Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit. Welcome back to Battlefield 3. It is my pleasure to introduce to you something a little bit better than Operation Metro. This is Caspian Border. This has vehicles. This is a 64-player map. I was able to get access to it. This is currently in very limited testing in the beta. So I'm very fortunate to be able to get onto this. So I am looking forward to this. This is a Conquest style. This is not Rush. So this is the classic Battlefield style that most of you should now be aware of, I would think. If you're not, what the hell is wrong with you? Welcome to Battlefield. Half the team is camping the jets. Colour me shocked. Alright, okay, let's have a look at the map, shall we? Well, M actually pulls up the map, but it doesn't really give you an awful lot of information, I have to say. So, can't say that's all that useful. Helicopter up there. Thankfully, someone's going to missile launch it. Down goes one of the jets at any rate. Man, I tell you, firing from this distance is quite tricky. Because, of course, I'm not really used to that. Operation Metro didn't really have these kind of distances. But it's always nice to get yourself on a nice, big, stumpy map. And my god, does it look good. It looks freaking gorgeous. Particularly the graphics in the back right there. The forest fire is an awesome, awesome look to it. Would be nice if I could get a hold of a vehicle or an APC or some description. See, I told you. See, I told you. That guy knows the score. I'm going to have to get myself an engineer, I think, because I think I'm going to have to shoot down a couple of these aircraft at some point, just for the hell of it. Now, I'm hoping I can get a nice long gameplay on here, but obviously the beta is a little bit unreliable at times, and these servers are really hard to get on, incredibly hard to get on. Basically, they're passworded. If you have the password, you're good to go, except there's nowhere near enough servers to account for the number of people that actually have access to the password. So I think it took me about an hour of constantly hitting the button over and over again in order to get onto this server. That's dedication for you, folks. That's what I like to do. It's just how I roll. Alright, okay. Looks like there is, in fact, a... yeah, it's one of these little things. Missile launcher of some sort. Is it AA? I'm not really sure. Let's try and get into it. Bear in mind, this is a work in progress. There's a testing server, which means there's probably a lot of things that will go wrong on it. So, for God's sake, don't judge it like that. I don't even know. Is that a... it doesn't look like anti-air, I have to say. It looks like an anti-vehicle weapon, but... the question is, are we being attacked from this direction? We kind of are, certainly. Ooh, that's a cute little vehicle. Perhaps I can get in that one. There we go. Much better. Okay, I have a form of transportation. Do I know where to go? No, because actually the map screen doesn't really show you an awful lot, I have to say. Perhaps there's a larger map screen, but I haven't worked out what the key for it is just yet. Alright, let's be a little bit cautious. Sup, the real Drifter 92, how are you doing? Now, is there an easy way up here? There we go. Whoa, okay, okay, right. Yep, this is standard Battlefield vehicle handling. I missed this. I missed this so much. I think there's someone actually in my vehicle. Either that or someone very, very close to me is shooting. Alright. Let's get this over here, shall we? I'm trying to figure out exactly where we need to go. It looks like the hilltop is under attack. I think we need to head over in that direction. It's always fun to learn a new map, and this one is goddamn enormous. This is what I don't get. Why do they not have this as the default map? I mean... it's been shown in trailers, Caspian Border. Oh my god, this looks amazing. You know, everyone said that. Unless, of course, they were a COD fan, in which case they don't. I don't see the difference. It's like, well... you know what? I support blind gamers, but in this case, I think you're talking out of your ass. And then they put Operation Metro in. I don't get it. I understand for the alpha testing, perhaps, limit it that way, but... I don't understand why... you wouldn't put Caspian Border in. So it's buggy. It's a beta. People expect that. That's okay. Like, oh, the testing, things are not quite working as they should be. He's not friendly, is he? No, he is not. Okay, then. Alright, he's friendly. Don't shoot him. It's okay, I brought my love buggy. Get on in. Come on for a ride. You'll love it, seriously. Let's go this way. Ah! God, I love vehicles in Battlefield. You can notice I'm a little bit more enthusiastic than the last time. Are you remotely surprised by the fact that I'm more enthusiastic about a Battlefield that actually feels like Battlefield? Makes perfect sense, does it not? Whoa, okay. RPG, there we go. So the vehicle handling on the little love buggy thing of Doom is pretty awesome. That I'm a fan of. I think I'll be extremely lucky if I actually end up in a jet or whatever. But I am in this, which seems fairly badly damaged. Yep, looks like I'm in the coax gun there. We are extremely badly damaged. We're sort of limping around the place. Now, this game does have a mild form of regeneration. As in, your vehicles will regenerate a small amount of health. But only a little bit. A little bit of light damage. There's a guy over there we really want to kill. My god, this tank is badly hurt. Yeah, I'm going to leave this vehicle now because, quite frankly, it's going to explode. Whether you like it or not. There's a guy over there that needs to be resurrected. I'm not sure if I can really get there. I think I can take him out first. There we go. Now this feels like Battlefield. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted from the test. This is why my initial impression wasn't particularly... I mean, would you expect it to be particularly positive when you've got a map that very much feels like Medal of Honor, which I kind of enjoyed, really, but wasn't a great game by any stretch of the imagination. No, oh, balls. It's okay. He hasn't seen me. I'm all right. He's unfriendly. He's unfriendly. Do you blame me? Do you blame me for reacting that way? I certainly hope not. I mean, that video did get a little bit of hate, and I'm like, well, what are you guys hating on? I mean, really, it's a first impressions. I'm supposed to give you my honest first impression. I'm not supposed to speculate, because I have no evidence to speculate on. And the amusing thing was the comments that were made about the destruction engine. It's like, if you read about the destruction engine, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, the destruction engine is capable of those things, but they have in places chosen not to do it. The thing is that, if you read one of the big articles, I mean, there's a good one on Gaming Bolt, for instance, on the subject of this. Quite a few other places also have access to that kind of stuff. And you'll see that they say, well, there's some maps whereby buildings are sort of set up to be blown up, and some where they aren't. So, really, if you've never played the map before, it's very difficult to determine what is destructible and what is not until you actually shoot at it. In the case of Operation Metro, not an awful lot of destruction involved. Like, get back here! Thank you very much. There we go. Let's rock and or roll, bro. Alright, let's keep an eye on things. I can identify the jet. I think the jet's all permanently identified. Let's try and keep an eye out, make sure we don't miss anyone, which is tricky. Getting used to a new graphics style means getting used to what the outlines of players look like and what enemies look like and things like that, so it actually does take a little bit of time and effort. But I think I'm going to be hitting those jets with this gun anytime soon, to be honest. Thankfully the jet... Oh, that's a tank. That's a tank. That's a tank. Well, that building has some destruction in it, that I can tell you. Like, this is what I was saying before. Some of the buildings do. They're sort of constructed as props that are destructible, and some, well, they don't. So, that's just the way of it. Not keen on that tank. I'm not keen on the fact that I've got nothing I can do to that tank. I could throw a grenade at it, but that's not going to do any damage, is it? Alright, I'm close to the gas station. You are mine, thank you very much. Pop that down here. Make sure that... Right, are we neutralizing? Good, yes, we are very close. I'm still very concerned about that tank, but it looks like we have a few engineers around here. Grenades are not very effective against tanks, but a little bit of damage never really hurt anyone. Yes, I'm aware, that's very, very quotable. Oh my, oh my. Can I save him? No! Oh, why did you release? God damn it. Okay, now I'm boned. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Now this feels so Battlefield it hurts. I mean, it really, really does, and I'm so happy about that. I was very, very concerned that they would all be like Operation Metro, and... I suppose it's alright to have Operation Metro in the rotation, because it allows for a little bit of variety. For instance, Battlefield 2, and then when they put Special Forces in, there was quite a lot of variety there, because they changed the style of the map. They did refocus a little bit on infantry combat in that expansion, and then, of course, they did the 2 mini-expos, which changed things around again. I don't think it's necessarily bad to have that kind of variety one way or the other. But if that's the only thing available in the beta, then it doesn't feel good, does it? Why would it? Why would it? You know, it's not what people want. Right, he's going down. Let's go and deal with him. He went in that direction. Do I have a grenade? No, I don't. I threw it away. Not a very wise thing to do. Now, where? Tell me, where are you? That was the remains of his helicopter. I'm liking the fact there's a lot of battle chatter, and that battle chatter is actually useful as well. That's always nice. And needless to say, there's tons of really awesome sound effects going off. Some people ask you about the gunplay, incidentally. Is it hit scan? Definitely not. Definitely not hit scan. For instance, getting used to the M16 using the ACOG, that's quite tricky. Especially at range. It takes quite a lot of effort. It's definitely not point and shoot. Spraying is viable to some degree, certainly. But not a huge amount. Okay, what have I got over there? Looks like a vehicle of some sort. At least I think it was. Okay, there he is. It's another tank, isn't it? I don't have anything I can do to a tank. I have a feeling that missile just hit the tree. That wasn't so good. Oh, hello. There we go, that's him dealt with. This just feels awesome. I'm sorry, it does. And people might be saying, oh, you changed your tune from yesterday, la-di-da. Well, that's because a map makes all the difference, and Battlefield is about combined arms. It is not about infantry combat. But what I do like is the fact that they've sort of nailed the infantry combat down so that it does feel really, really good. And let's be honest, you know, maybe this is heresy for a lot of people. Oh, how dare you criticize Battlefield 2, but the weakness of Battlefield 2 is the infantry combat. True story. True frickin' story. And they sort of tied the infantry combat down pretty well in Medal of Honor and Bad Company 2. Certainly a lot better. Not bad, KD. Pretty happy with that. Especially for my first try on that level. They nailed that down pretty well. And now they've taken what appears to be some really good vehicle play. From what I've seen, I mean, I've only managed to drive one vehicle so far, so here's hoping I can get a hold of a helicopter or a jet or something that I can tell you about that. And then they've combined that good infantry warfare as well. And to have really great combined arms warfare, you need to try and nail each and every part of it. Battlefield 3 might have done that. I would still, by the way, stick to my comments that it is certainly not a revolution in FPS. It is very much an iterative evolution. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same because you hear me criticize Modern Warfare an awful lot. But in reality, I criticize it because of its simplicity, not because it's iterative. I don't really have a problem with games necessarily being iterative. That's okay. I don't require a ridiculous amount of innovation every time a sequel comes out. Some would be nice. Some changes would be good as well. For instance, you know, they're changing quite a few things around in Modern Warfare 3, and no doubt I'll have a look at that game as well when it comes out. But it doesn't have to be completely different. There has to be a sense of familiarity there, and indeed, why not? Now, the loading times on this are, needless to say, quite heavy. I believe I've got this on an SSD. Yes, I'm almost certain I've got this installed on my SSD. But it's Caspian Border, which is an absolutely enormous map. The loading times for Metro, for instance, not particularly big. Caspian Border, on the other hand, yeah, takes a wee while. It's a 64-player map. It's to be expected, especially considering it's the beta and not optimized. Okay. I want more, I want more, I want more. Will I be able to get in a jet? Probably not. Can I get another vehicle? Sure, I can get in one of these. There we go. Let's go with the drifter. Everybody pile up in the love buggy. Here we go. Now, the mouse sensitivity on the guns is... well, you need to amp it up just a little bit, let me put it that way. It's a good job I've got on-the-fly sensitivity altering on this mouse, otherwise I'd find these guns pretty awkward. There's perhaps an option that allows you to muck about with it, but I haven't really seen it. Did you break the love buggy? Ah! No, don't drown... Well, you are an ass. Okay, let's get on with it. Right, which direction are we going in? Let's slow the mouse sensitivity down just a little bit, because that was going a little bit crazy. Right, which direction are we going in? Let's find it. Okay, so we have this area, this area, this area. Wine, wine, wine. This is what you're going to have to deal with. It's as simple as that. Oh, he's not friendly. He's not friendly. He's bugging off in that direction. I can't hit him. Oh, well. We deal with it. Let's push forward. Keep an eye out for evil folks. Yeah, this is definitely not hit scan. You can tell by the speed of the tracer rounds. Without question, not hit scan. Not at all. Takes quite a bit of practice to do something. Alright. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Make sure we don't get ambushed by any engineers. Oh my, we're taking fire from that direction. Is that an APC or a tank? Not really sure. I can't see. There's too much smoke going off. I think it's an APC. There we go. Damage has most assuredly been done. Oh, he's unfriendly. Right, he is well hidden. We do not want him using that lure. Not at all. Ah, he's popping out of there. It's okay. It's okay. I got him. Got him. Peppered him. Oh, he's not friendly either. Okay, he's dead. That's not a problem. Oh, we're going to be in trouble in a minute. Yeah, I think abandoning this vehicle is probably a good idea. Yes. Yes, it was a good idea. Shame I wasn't able to gun down the rest of them and resurrect him. But hey, not a bad little run. Cynical. But get off. That's mine, damn it. It's mine. That guy's ranked 15. He must have been playing since the start of the beta. Maybe they carried over from the alpha. I don't know. Now, I think that being an engineer might be kind of useful here, honestly. It seems like the go-to class. Definitely keep a hold of that, and I think I'll switch over to ammo packs for the RPG there. There we go. Let's give the engineer a try. Let's see if there's any customization we can do here. Probably haven't unlocked an awful lot. Yeah, I can go you can actually go bipods on assault rifles, which I think is a very, very cool feature. That is something you perhaps would not have expected. Alright, okay. Got myself a missile launcher and a bit of extra ammo. Did 5 shots in that. That should be good for dealing with those pesky vehicles. Oh, get back here. Sadly, some people like that way. You know what would be great? To be able to just get in one of these. There are some games where you can just get in pretty much any vehicle, even if it doesn't have any guns on it. That's actually not a bad idea. Where are we taking fire from? Over there. Okay, I really do not have the range to hit that. I think we're going to have to just sprint across the field and hope for the best. Hope that he can't hit me at this range either, and there's not a sniper over there. I want to... Ow! Make a move towards the forest. Try to get as much cover as possible, but there really isn't any. Yep, that was a sniper. Sniper up on the hill somewhere. Now, one thing I didn't manage to see, which I found out later after a little bit more play, is that snipers, their scopes, they actually cause a bit of lens flare. As a result, you can spot them that way if you know where to look. Down you go. That range was just better spray, honestly, with carbine. Whoa! Hello there! Well, alright then. Let's head over in this direction. Stay a little bit low. This feels good. It feels good. And I'm happy about that. Some people might have this idea that I want to hate on Battlefields. Like, you can't be serious. I want Battlefield to be awesome because I want to play it. Good lord. I love Battlefield. I was just really, really worried after seeing Operation Metro. As it turns out, I didn't really have an awful lot to worry about. Didn't have to worry about the game sucking because it certainly does not. And this just feels like Battlefield, and as a result, I've got to turn around and ask the same question. Why the hell did you not let us play this? Oh, God. Why didn't you let us play this to start with? Then people would have gone, oh, my God, this is amazing. And no doubt they'll unlock this later on for more people, but seriously, I mean, I'm not even seeing any problems with this map. Even if there were issues with it, beta is beta. Please do not treat your beta test as glorified marketing material. Please, 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 please. Treat them as actual tests, because you know what? People can actually help. And yes, people will be willing to accept that there are problems. And some people will say, oh, it doesn't work very well. Those are idiots. Just ignore them. Do not worry about people like that. Like, for instance, the fact that I can't jump over that area. It's not really a big deal. It's not a problem. That's the kind of thing that can be easily sorted out. Alright. Right, let's get back to the checkpoint. I sadly do not have any form of vehicle at the moment. I might end up going to camp a jet just so that I can show you guys what it's like. I think that's actually not a bad idea. He is not friendly, but good luck hitting him from this range with this weapon. Man, this area is churned up. If we have a look at the terrain details, actually really, really nice as well. And some people were criticizing the texture work, but in the overall scheme of things, I don't think that's actually reasonable. You can nitpick little pieces of it, but the overall aesthetic is very, very good. And that's what perhaps matters more. Okay, perhaps I can blow my way through this chain link fence. More to the point, I need to get the hell out of the way before I get shot to pieces. Alright. Yes, I can in fact blow my way through that chain link fence. That's good. A little bit of destruction going on there. I would like this. For some reason, I think... Yeah, there's an invisible wall here, I think. Oh, no, never mind. It's just the terrain wasn't quite as accurate as I thought it was. Not a problem. Freaking jets. Alright. Well, at least we've got some vehicles over here, so all is good. Oh, hi. I have a feeling they've got actually friendly fire turned off here, which would be a very, very good thing indeed. Unfortunately, I can't get in that vehicle. Now I'm sort of running around like an idiot, and this is the kind of problem that you end up having in Battlefield an awful lot. Let's see if there's any space in that. Should be, should be. There we go. All problems resolved. Find a vehicle. Play as a squad. You are rewarded for doing things like that, so that's really what you should be doing. Let's get the hell out of here, because quite frankly, I don't trust this guy's driving. Oh my god, so many explosions. Okay, there's an engineer around here somewhere. What the? Where the hell was he? Yes, that was the engineer. Oh well, it happens. Right, I'm going to try and spawn back at base, see if I can grab a copter or something along those lines, or a jet. Actually not sure where the jets are. There's plenty of basic land vehicles here, but where is the airport? The map is not all that helpful in that regard. If I was to criticize anything, actually, the map is pretty lame. Unless there is... Perhaps I'm missing a key. I'll have a look and see... Ah, right, okay. Oh, yeah, there's the key bindings. There we go. Alright, on foot. Let's see if there's anything about a larger map. Spot. So if there isn't a larger map, that's kind of lame, because it makes learning new maps particularly difficult. I'm definitely not seeing anything. Com menu. Nope. 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 Doesn't look like it, for what I can tell. That's as far as it goes. Alright, okay. Well, at least I have a vehicle of some description. I don't know where the planes are actually taking off from, honestly, but at least I have a vehicle. I can actually get mobile. I'll try and pick up some guys along the way. And these nice big rolling hills remind me of plenty of the Battlefield 2 maps. God, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Was it Dragon Pass? Something along those lines? It was definitely one of the versus China ones. It's a huge sort of area that you could just easily drive over. Big rolling hills, things like that. Plenty of combined arms. I was happy with that. That was a good map. I enjoyed that.